you looking for simplified ways to grow your business? Do you struggle with knowing where to focus your energy for the best return? Or are you loving your business success and looking to stay ahead of the pack through innovation and inspiration? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, keep listening, my friend. Hi, I'm Amita from Holistic Vision. As a business owner, I understand that we wear multiple hats, sometimes all at the same time. Occasionally, this leads to feelings of overwhelm and stress, of being reactive instead of proactive. But when you're equipped with the right business strategies, marketing insights, and mindset, it leads to a sense of accomplishment. Your confidence in your skills grows, plus there's power in the fact that you're creating a lifestyle that you love whilst going out there and helping others. So tune in every Wednesday and hit subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to share this podcast with 2 to 3 friends so that they too can benefit from learning something new. Today, we're talking about using tech to reduce repetition in client consults. Yes, you know that tech can be so useful when you use it right, and repetition is something that we often see. Do you ever find yourself repeating the same information to clients, sharing that same research, those concepts, advice all the time? It can be time consuming, right? And you can sound like a broken wheel sometimes. Well, I want you to know that there are a number of ways that you can, first of all, save time from having to repeat this and save energy, being more efficient with your processes. This strategy works for me, and it's worked for so many of my clients who also work with patients and have implemented these strategies into their practices. The first thing that you need to do is to start identifying those common questions and concerns, those ones that you keep finding clients coming in with. Then start to develop that educational material based on these points that you're addressing. Be proactive. Don't wait for patients to ask you these questions. Anticipate their needs and provide them with this information before they ask. Here's how I recommend you do this. Create handouts or fact sheets. This is a great way to give patients something written that they can go back and read in their own time that relates to their condition, their health, their well-being. This way, you can refer them to this information later so that you're not repeating yourself and having to go through it all verbally with them. My clients these days love the digital version, and this is where tech can really save you on paper, printing, ink, all of that stuff. So this is what I do. Number one, create a handout in Canva or Word, save it to a Google Drive folder, copy the shareable link, and then add this to an email sequence on this topic. Once you've got that, all you need to do is just add your clients who are specifically needing this topic to that segment in your email list. They'll receive this drip feed content and it will allow them to feel more connected to you, showing that you care about their journey and well-being. Alternative options that I found that work well are also to create a hidden page on your website where you can upload all of this repeated content and save it there. Then you can just share the link directly with those clients who this relates to. And again, you can also do it via an email where they get the link in an email. Create a QR code that you can put in your clinic room. And all they need to do is scan it and they'll be taken to that page. The other alternative is creating a membership portal. So if you find that you've actually got a lot of information about a specific health condition or problem that you're treating and you want all of that information in one place, then a membership portal could be the way to go. And this is something that you can do on your website. Another one important to consider with handouts is the visual aid component. So as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And it's really true. Think about if you're a naturopath or nutritionist, you're talking about stools and trying to explain what they should look like. Having a visual printout of the Bristol stool chart will speak volumes to people. Or if you deal with women's hormones, you could have a chart of the cycle and what happens with the different estrogens, progesterone through the cycle, and even the temperature charts. If you're a dentist, explaining to somebody about what a crown is, having a visual image of that to showcase to your client as you're talking to them in the chair will make it so much easier. Another example is if you're a psychologist and you're talking about CBT and you're wanting to explain the concept, have a visual aid of the triangle showing them what it means and how it relates to them. So when we're wrapping up with this topic, remember that communication is essential as a healthcare professional, but it can be challenging and time consuming sometimes. So remember that you've got power of visual aids that you can use. You've got the power of technology, using your website, using emails to get that information to all your clients in an easily digestible format. So I want to leave you with a few quick tips that I want to share because they'll ensure that you use these new visual aids and resources in an effective way. Choose visual aids that are relevant to your topic and that will appeal to your audience. Make sure also that those visual aids are clear and concise and easy to understand. Keep all the technical jargon out of it. Also remember, visual aids will help to illustrate important information. Be prepared to answer questions about your visuals and accept those questions openly as a way for your client to get the best out of their experience with you. Remember, if you want to download or access the show notes and transcript of this episode or any of our episodes for that matter, we have the transcripts of our episodes saved on our website or also on Spotify. So go ahead, have a read through. Sometimes you do need to read it. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We launch a new episode every Wednesday. If you've got 2 to 3 friends who could get value from this topic or any of the topics that we cover in our podcast, please do share the podcast with them, because by sharing, we're going to be able to reach a larger audience and help more business owners just like you. Until next week, Wednesday, my friends, happy marketing.